on the AM. That is 12 a.m. You're on the AM radio show tonight with Clyde Yorkshire. And I got a feeling these AM radio shows, and I'm trying to find my niche for, because I'm a radio guy. My voice was built for radio. I love video, but I always had a thing for the radio, AM radio. I'm an AM guy. So once I get going with my show correctly and mainstream, regardless of what, I will always be an AM guy. Some people are FM people. Some people love the visual arts of transmitting, but me, I am a radio AM guy. Good evening, good morning. Welcome to the show. We're going to spend only about a couple of minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You guys know I'm an old man. I can't stay up very long. I have some very disturbing news, ladies and gentlemen, and I wanted to give it to you tonight. I have some very, very disturbing news, and um, I'm afraid I was wrong. I was totally wrong about a few things, and I'm going to share those things with you. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I am Clyde Yorkshire. I am your host. Um, we have a terrible, terrible problem, one that I would have never imagined. And in some cases, I feel a little bit stupid because I should have known better. But at the same time, you can't know. Um, I almost feel defeated a little bit, but then again, you really can't say. This has nothing to do with Democrats or Republicans. This is actually God. And one thing I will give myself credit for is that I knew what was coming. I knew that this was all about the solar eclipse. And it's going to take time for the rest of the world to realize that this that is happening with Israel, that's happening with the US, is all about the solar eclipse. No one wants to believe it. No one understands it really. People are little by little starting to, and when the eclipse comes around, people start going, oh my God, maybe it is the solar eclipse. Maybe God is telling us something. I knew from day one when the solar eclipse came, and you go back and you look up uh, the solar eclipse in 1926, January the 14th, we had another solar eclipse. Go look it up. And every time it comes around, this happens. The world changes. During the time of slavery, God was very clear. He did not want that. A solar eclipse came and they cleaned their act up right away. We start changing things around. And people don't know that. President Trump is in huge trouble, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to tell you. Um, I don't know what's going on. The only thing I can say is pray for the president. I'm not going to abandon him. So just so you know, I'm not going to do that. But the president is in terrible shape, ladies and gentlemen. I believe they have something on him. And I believe it is the Epstein files. Um, I mean, again, and this is a sad thing because people really don't love this man. They love the idea that, somebody can break the system. There's somebody who's not afraid. And I'm not saying that there isn't, but what I'm saying is before I had the full breadth and understanding. In fact, Damon Dash was the one who helped me to figure it out. He said out of his mouth, I could not figure out how could you compromise Jay-Z. I never was able to figure it out. Or people like him or like Diddy. And he said, but then I realized they have something on them. And so this could happen to me. I want millions. I want money. I want to be on top. All you got to do is put some Polish women in front of me, some German women, some Russian women, some menage a trois, and then slip in a young 16, 14-year-old that I didn't notice. I'm horny. I'm in the middle of things. And hey, take a picture. I'm compromised. It happens that easy. And so I had no idea how did Epstein Island get. Now it all makes sense. This is a internal program that somebody put out there to cripple the United States Senate, presidency, and Supreme Court. And they're horny individuals, did not know. They thought this was just some bone and skull shit. This was some sorority shit, some men shit, some elite stuff. And they did not know that they were being set up. And the moment you say, I'm not helping Israel, I'm not going to war with this person or that person. I'm not. Yes, you are. Well, I'm not doing this. Yes, you are, Jay-Z. Yes, you are, Diddy. In the moment you talk back, your ass will land in jail. And again, when they said, think about this. When they rushed Trump House, that was it's not that they didn't want to let you back in office. We're going to let you back in, Chief. When we took a mugshot, we just want to show you what's going to happen. And this is why I was telling you guys, I did not want him to do this because I knew what the Democrats were going to do. They're going to impeach him. And this time they will put him in jail. He'll be sitting right there with Maduro because the first time he didn't break any rules. This time you broke rules and you're so far out there, no one can save you. So you have two choices. They put his back on the wall. You either get your third term, turn this hoe over like the book, The Adventures of Baron, and you become the final president of the republic, and it destroys itself because the states are going to go their own way. If he tries to do a third term, the Democrats will make sure of that. If you don't continue this war, they're going to put you in jail and they're going to impeach you. Period. It's that simple. Now, unfortunately, North Korea has just put out a statement. We have nuclear weapons now. It's the end of it. You cover your head, your feet are showing. You cover your feet, your head is showing. Our hegemony has come to an end. It's a sad day in this country. I don't care about slavery. I don't care about Jim Crow. I don't care about none of that stupid shit. I love this country. And I never wanted to see it fall, especially in my lifetime, even though I dreamed about it as a child. I thought that there's a way out, and I still think that there's a way out. But it is so narrow, I'm not sure if we can get it done. First and foremost, we're not allowed to put out the truth as what is happening in this war. Trump just said it today. News will get their license revoked, meaning we're not allowed to tell you how many radar systems were destroyed, if any, that they really did hit our aircraft carriers. That must be a secret. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me I can't tell you the truth about what's going on? You ain't a MAGA anyway if you do that. Whoa. Bro, look how we're buckling. I would never go against the president. He is compromised. It's over. Come on, don't do this. Don't collapse. I'm not going to collapse. I'm not going to abandon him, by the way. I'm not going to do that. I don't think Candace Owens abandoned him. I don't think Tucker. But we are saying, America, wake up. Something is wrong. And you are so stupid thinking that you're patriotic. You'll watch the president burn. Because that's what they're trying to do to him right now. They're going to bury him. They wanted to make sure that he gets it. It wasn't a joke. The assassination wasn't him doing that so he can get more votes. That was their way of saying, we're not playing with you. Now you get in there and try to mess up that currency if you want to. They showed him another power move. Go check your Fort Knox. It's gone. Now what you gonna do? You better not say a damn word either. I dare you. You're gonna mess up your own currency. So he's in trouble. He can't even tell the American people the truth. They got him compromised. Now North Korea is over there firing weapons. They got weapons and they got fighter jets from Russia. They went to war with Russia. They did a favor with Russia. They backed the Russians. And in exchange, they gave them technology, satellites beyond your imagination. They got more than what Iran got. And Iran has what China and Russia has, but a miniature version. And they haven't even pulled out the rest of their heavy equipment just yet. That's why they don't want to cease fire. They on dead mode. Just the train is going and there is no brakes. Period. They're going to make sure they bring this country down. You bring another aircraft carrier if you want to. Bring your troops if you want to. I promise you, they're going to burn it down. This is me loving my country, telling you don't do this shit right now. You don't know what you're doing. And you got a bunch of stupid bastards that's going to burn the American flag, being so dumb and patriotic. You're not patriotic. You're freaking drunk. You're drunk. You're going to run head first. And if only you can see the real news, you would know what I'm talking about. If you really could see how many radar systems have been destroyed, you would get it. We had no idea, and I did. The moment they read that list of all the countries they were going to take out, Iran said, we're going to plan for this shit. For the last 25 years, they've been planning. 47 years. They've been giving the Chinese free oil. All we need you to do is build us an underground system. That's all we need you to do. That cannot be penetrated. So the moment that they finished shattering everything on the surface, and they sitting there tired, man, we done fucked Iran up. Iran goes, let's go. And now it's up. You done drained all your defense missiles. You done told your budget. Now you need Congress to refund you. And this is when we're going to precisely hit you with 5-ton, 6-ton, 20-ton bombs out of this world. And the moment you get into when the fight is so close, we don't know what the hell's going on. Now think of this. Look how big America is. How dare you need NATO to join you? Look how many countries we have that are called states. New York is a country. I don't know if you guys might be smoking crack. California is an actual country. And it is put together as a state, like the state of Israel. But it is a country. We have over 50 countries along with Israel as a client state. And we still talking about we need more countries to join in. Where they do that at? Are y'all not seeing this? Well, damn, how strong is Iran when y'all need more help? You need Japan to help out? You looking for, where's the British? Why? What are y'all not telling us? I'm done. I love the president. I still think he's the greatest president of all times. But I think you were not stronger than the deep state. You cannot defeat the deep state because the deep state has been here and it has laid the foundation to start with. There's no way out. Bill Clinton couldn't do it. They had stuff on him. They got him in a blue dress laying down there in Epstein Island. Bush couldn't do it. They got stuff on Obama. They know his wife, her real sexual reality. He better not say nothing because they will reveal it. You better light the White House up with the red, white, blue, and everything else, and purple, green, orange, and everything else. You better. You can't do nothing about it. And let's just be honest. America is compromised. We don't own our country. You can sit there and make believe Batman and Gotham City is real all you want, and Spider-Man used to exist somewhere. All you want, okay? It's only for entertainment. It's not real. Neither is the Black Panther, baby. It's about time we wake up and smell the damn coffee. Now, here's the problem. Russia and China is 10 times stronger than Iran. Could you imagine if we were going to a war with Russia and China right now? Could you imagine? We could not handle it at all. They are way more sophisticated. They got satellites, hydrogen bombs. It is over for us. We keep on touting stuff from the 1930s and 1800s. We have the greatest military in the world. No, we don't at this point. Now again, I love you. That's why I'm telling you the doggone truth. You mean to tell me our food is compromised? We have the worst food out of all countries put together. We have more salt and more sugar. We have the lowest education out of everybody, the worst scientists out of everybody. We have the worst jail system. We have the worst obesity, preventable diseases. We are filled with problems. Crackheads everywhere, dope heads everywhere, gang members everywhere. We have infestation or whatever you want to call it, infestation. I hate to say it that way, of immigrants. But the only good thing we got is the military. You want me to believe that everything else in this country is messed up really bad, but the military is not. Baby, you just had to put out an order a couple months ago, a year ago, to get all the transgenders out because it weakened the military. You say, I rebuild the military. The military know when the time has come. You know it. It's like being Mayweather or Hulk Hogan. You defended that belt, baby, for too many summer jams, baby. There's too many young people coming up. Same thing with basketball players, with LeBron James. That's who we are. We're LeBron. Our run is up. It's up. And people who really love this country would say, you know what? And that is Tucker Carlson. We need to use diplomacy at this point. The British realized it was over for you. It is done. The British is not who they used to be, and they would be lying to themselves to still think that they are the same British of yesterday. It's over for Rome. Rome cannot, Italy does not have the same power. Italy can't even beat Iran. The British cannot beat Iran by itself on a one-on-one head-up fight. And that's just telling the God-honest truth. Things have changed. And we better change if we're going to make things work. And we're so divided here. People are still talking about a race war in this country as if we can afford one of those. We are smoking crack. People are still talking about a doggone race issues in this country as if we can afford that. We have lost our mind. We should have never let Israel call the shots right now. We should have told Israel, wait until our third year, and we will help you do whatever you want. Let's get you some more stockpiles. Let's get you some more weapons, more defense systems. We needed to plan more and more and more and more and got more. We should have got way more to Israel. Way more. At least another year supply of things. Because they running low right now. So we were so quick to get out there. Their penis was so hard to screw Iran. They could just smell that good Mediterranean coochie. They knew they had Iran. They was going to bend that thing over backwards. You hear me? 69 it and everything else like that. Israel just, they couldn't wait. Like that plantation coochie, that old southern black coochie. They just couldn't wait to get tear into that thing. Ain't no who going to stop you. And then you figured out, once your penis get caught in a zipper, you made a big mistake. That's when reality kicks in and you smell blood. And it's your own. We are drunk right now, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a thirsty Democratic Party. They said, listen, you might as well just cut your hand and go in the middle of the ocean and wait for the sharks to come. They'll be there any minute. That's the Democrats. Every mistake this president make, they just sitting there waiting and counting. They don't even got to put together any policies. All we got to do is his mistakes is our talking points. Immigrants, we gonna help you out because look what Trump done did to you. Black women, he done pushed you out the workforce. We'll get you back in there. Yeah, we'll vote for you. That's all they gotta do. Latinos, I'm sorry, he's pushing back on you like that. Mexico, he ain't got no business talking to you like that. I don't know what he doing that to Cuba for. Yeah. Venezuela, I'm sorry, baby. You can keep your oil. He's a bad man. Yeah. You see that? You see how stupid we are? Bloodthirsty, stupid Republicans. You go too far. When you get into power, you turn alt-right and you get stupid. You blow through all the red lights. And we had this thing lined up perfectly. There was no way to lose. There was no way to lose. But we got hungry. We got thirsty. Now, I'm going to tell you, we may got one last shot. That eclipse is coming. Listen to what I'm telling y'all now. I hope I see y'all. If y'all love me and y'all really on my team, y'all really my subscribers. I'm gonna need y'all to just be on my side from now on and look up the stuff I'm telling y'all, so my people could be prepared when we get on these lives and we do these AMs. Because we're gonna start doing 12 AMs. That's gonna be the AM. We'll do the visuals, but the AM is where I'm gonna give you the good gems. Look up this eclipse. I'm telling you, it comes at the end of a hegemony. And it's all of the stars are lining up right at the 250th anniversary, right at the inconsecutive presidency, 45 and then 47. Perfect time to change history. It's all lining up. The dollar's getting weaker. The Strait of Hormuz is closed. And they not opening that hole up. I don't need you 48 hours. I dare you. That's what he said. They got 48 hours. He just still don't get it, do you? Russia gave these people weapons you won't even believe. They knew this was coming. They knew your dick would be so hard to hit Iran. Because you said it about 5, 10 years ago. You said, I'm going to get Iraq. We're going to get Libya. And they said they can't help themselves. America like a zombie that want brains. They said the Chinese said, listen, let's get them the best weapons you can find. And take your time. Don't use them right now. Right now, they didn't even use the powerful stuff yet. They got stuff that will wipe out any David sling, any arrow system you got, just completely. And that's when they're going to stun the world. This is going to be the first war in a long time that America loses. And we're going to go right back home to our shores. I'm trying, mark my words, and Israel will be left to deal with that stuff on their own. The Arab states will turn their head and be in fear. Saudi Arabia will be pleading. We ain't had nothing to do with this. We didn't want this to start with. They forced our hand. We didn't want nothing. Oman, we didn't want no Qatar. We didn't want nothing to do with this. No, sir. Allahu Akbar. We ain't want nothing to do with this. I'm telling you, this should have been over, if any, already. And they just blowing up warehouses and tree houses, talking about we obliterating Iran. They moved all of their stuff underground, sir. All that you doing is wasting missiles and you killing people now. Innocent folks. That's the only real hardship that Iran's going through right now, is that you're killing people and children and things like that. But them places they be showing you they blowing up, they ain't shit in there. Ain't nothing in them buildings. They tricked you. All of that stuff is underground, and most of their leaders are not even dead. They took them underground. And that's their reason to fight you back, because now they can say he's dead and have the fake funeral and all of that, so that they have justification to take you out now. Man, they've been playing us like a fiddle, sir. And real strategic war people know this. And no one told the president this. Did you know we just cleaned up our military about a year ago? We had all kind of sexual stuff going on, all kinds of medications. Guys, it was unbelievable. And then he put Hetzef in there, and we still fighting within the military, because there's factions that don't want to get out, that are gay, transgender, everything else like that. They don't want to go out. And they're still fighting within the military right now. We have so much division. Why would you go to war right now? This is when God makes a nation drunk like Nebuchadnezzar. And I hate to say it, this is a shame. When you're intoxicated, you're not thinking. We're not thinking. And that's why this is happening. and the president can't do nothing about it. You saw when he was laughing and talking to Epstein, they got more stuff on Clinton as well. All of them. They got all of these things on these guys. And you know, again, I for the first couple of months, because I didn't know the details and the magnitude of who put Epstein out. And now that I understand, okay, oh my God, this was a psyop. This Epstein Island was an actual monitoring system, a actual government psyop, a foreign interest and entity to specifically get men of influence to cripple the country. I don't care if it's Lockheed Martin, BlackRock, the Republican, the Democrat, the liberal, the conservative, the presidency, every single one of you. We're going to get you compromised. We're going to get the crown, prince, the duchess, and the duchess, and the you know, the dukes, and everybody is caught up in this. And with that many files, because I said to myself, how could there be that many files? Who the hell been watching this shit the whole time and did nothing about it? It was a government program. The deep state itself had security to make sure when you get your loudmouth ass up there talking about you going to drain the swamp, brother, how you going to drain the swamp? We got you and your ass out, your balls and everything else. Well, what swamp is you draining, Chief? You can't. And this is not to make a joke of him. And all of us got a little bit of dirt on us now. Okay? And Obama too. All you got it. Bush, everybody. We all in trouble. Ain't nobody getting out of here. And that's a shame that we can't do nothing about it. Now, again, I'm not saying that Trump got any pedophilia stuff going on. It could just be sexual stuff. It could just be, because they said that there's one version of him and Clinton laying down, or Bill Clinton gave him oral sex. It could just be that. But that's still embarrassing. And people will change how they see you, man. You can't be the Make America Great Again guy anymore if you got trim from Bill Clinton. Come on now. That could possibly be what it is. Because that's what they've been saying, that they have videos and photos of him getting oral sex from Bill Clinton. I'm not even kidding. And if that is the case, then look, you better just do what they tell you. Now let's just keep the war going on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, North Korea, go look. They have nuclear bombs no more. They used to be, we gotta stop them. The same thing with Iran. They can't get this. They can't. They said, look, we got it already. We're not playing this game with y'all, nigga. We not gonna do what y'all do to him. Y'all ain't coming over here with that foolishness. We got him already. Now, you come in North Korea's backyard, that's China's backyard. And Russia is there already. They over there. You can't come over there with warships like you doing in Iran and come in the Middle East and the Persian Gulf with it. Yeah, because ain't too much going on over there. The big dog is Iran. But you can't do that to North Korea. And the last time we did that to North Korea, and then we did, and it was a war, China intervened. Go look it up. They got into the war, literally got into the war. This would be the worst mistake of our life. We spread too thin. Now we got drones flying all over the country that we can't identify. We don't know who are they. This is a state actor. Ain't no state actor. Time is up. And we were warned. If you do not want your country to fall, stay out of war. That's what we was given. We were told that by that eclipse. That's what that meant. When that X, go look, it went straight through Nineveh. Y'all keep smoking crack like I'm talking stupid, but I'm telling you the truth. And it went right over Little Italy. And it marks the Jewish letter of X and Y. And it symbols 400. 400. Go look it up. It marked the X over the United States. You've been X'd out. You are not allowed to go to war again. And if you should, that will be the end of your dynasty. We were told and we were warned. No one told the president. Israel knew what that meant, and they still think that they have the power and the favor of God. They can just do one last one. Ladies and gentlemen, that same X came over Rome. Romans got out there talking about, no, we can get one more campaign, and they paid for it. The Ottomans, they thought they can get one last campaign, and they paid for it. The British Empire, they thought we can keep going one more time, and they paid for it. You get a certain amount of time as a hegemony and as a world power to run your course. At the end of that time, the eclipse comes and it warns you that that's it. No matter what SCOTUS say or POTUS, we know the universal court and the universal law that is over our maritime and admiralty law. It is the law of the sky that makes kings and presidents. It gives you timelines. Even in slavery, it allowed it for a duration. And it warned the nation at a certain time. That's why he said, I fear for my nation at the punishment and retribution of God for what we've done to these people at a certain time if we don't stop. And that's how the bell cracked. And the eclipse came over the sky. And the nation began to backtrack. And we went from being a monstrous, evil, bad, mean country to now we beat the bad guys and now we stop the terrorists. Oh, just go back 100 years ago. We were the terrorists to one another, to the Irish, to the blacks, to the poor whites. We were the terrorists. Ladies couldn't drive down the street without being raped by police officers in Mississippi and Montgomery. Killing of prophets and ministers for telling us that we should be equal and we shouldn't be stopping people of color or poor whites from going to school or eating out of the same restaurants. That's who we were over 100 years ago. Now, all of a sudden, we're stopping the bad guys. Think of that. You go from being the bad guy to now you stop the bad guys. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess if you're being honest and you really are trying to stop the bad guys and keep peace and keep a clean earth. But if you start to go back down your ways and you start doing bad again, see, no offense. People, I guess they understand. You took about 100 people and you took some hostage and you hurt them and you killed them and you scared the Jewish people. We get that. Over 100 people, think of this. Over 100 people was taken captive and some killed. As much as I love Israel, I love my mother and everybody else on this planet, there is no justification to kill over 100,000 people, 40,000 people, because someone kidnapped and took 100 people. And to level an entire nation, that is impossible to even think that that's acceptable. And before that can even cool off, Gaza, we sitting in there allowing them to go to war with Lebanon. Where's the big brother as America to say, Israel, we're not doing this right now. Bring it down. We're going to help you. We're going to make sure that this doesn't happen again, but we can't let you just start leveling nations, sir. And then that's not even, the paint hasn't even dried on that. And now we're leveling Iran and accidentally killed over 150 young schoolgirls. See, we're adding up blood guilt by God. Well, God, no, they took 100. I'm not trying to hear none of that, sir. God ain't trying to hear nothing Israel or we are talking about at all. I'm just being real with you because I love you. God ain't hearing none of this shit you talking about. They took 100 hostages. I don't give a fuck if they took 200. There's no justification to kill over 40,000 people, sir. For us or anybody else. They killed one U.S. troop. That is still no justification to kill 150 little girls. It's no justification. And the Democrats are playing ball. They're saying, oh my God, this is appalling. And they, in a lot of ways, the Democrats ain't lying. It is. We should have not done that. And it was an accident. I get it. Well, why are we continuing to make accidents then? Where's the ceasefire? Where's the adult in the room? There is no adult. You know who's looking like the adult? China and Russia. They're saying, please, guys, stop this. This is not good. Guys, stop this. They're looking like the new world power. We're looking like just a drunk fool in a bar, helping out our homeboy. He grabbed somebody's ass and the boyfriend wanted to fight, and because of it now, we got to back him up, and he got all this shit going on. Now people are dead. We're in trouble. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. We're in trouble. Now, there's only one way out of this, and I don't know if we have the power to do it. We have to stop this war. I remember I told y'all that. I said, if we don't stop this war last week, I said that last week, if we didn't stop it last week, we're not getting out. And they're sending troops over there, aircraft carriers over there, renewing the budget. Trump he can't back out. They're going to put him in jail. You sit there and laugh all you want. They already put the nigga in court. He's a felon as we speak. What, you going to pardon yourself? He's a felon as we speak. They not playing around with him. Shot a piece of his ear off. That's the first time. The second time when they get back in power, and when you leave office, they're not playing with you. And I hope us as Republicans, you stop and think a moment, okay? You got 2 choices, 3 choices, maybe 4. You're going to have to be the last president for real, get your 3rd term, for real. Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, it's over. One way or the other. Either it's over in a good way or it's over in a bad way. It's over for look it up. Everybody's done prophesied this, ladies and gentlemen. He's the last president. Go look it up. They got books out about this thing here from 100 years ago and everything else. Or they're going to put his ass in jail. So it's like, wait, do you let the lions eat you? Or do you run from the lions and the alligators get you? Which one do you want? We got to take one of these roads. Trump has to continue this war, stretch it out, invoke the draft. I'll be willing to go. Hope they let me go. I'm going. He going to invoke the draft. Our worst nightmare going to come true. They're going to suspend the elections. Mark my words. Watch what you're going to see. You go, yeah. See, America, you do for a reality check. You have not had bombs going over your head. We have been so comfortable. We haven't had any aliens visit us. We had no bomb shelter. We have been blessed. Europe got that going on. They got problems. Bullets flying over their head, missiles. Israel, the Middle East, Africa, everybody's got problems except us. And our turn has arrived. Our ass is going to have to go down there and sign up because we going to war. The election has been suspended. People mouth going to drop. Seriously. Not everybody. Some people gonna be like, well, I knew that shit was coming. You could have read about that in the Adventures of Baron. We could have told you. I mean, come on, Alf could have told you that. Okay? No, no, don't start breathing like that now, Chief. It's real, nigga. This is what the end of a hegemony looked like. The British went through it. It's like getting pepper spray. Breathe, nigga, breathe. We'll get you some milk. Stand up, stand up. No, I can't breathe. Shut up. Stand up. We're in trouble. What do you mean, why? I ain't got no choice. I'm going to have to go. You ain't got no choice, Chief. You got to go. They say, why you going? I got to go. Your ass going too. We got all of these people in here, and our soldiers are spread all over the world. We are lacking soldiers. See, I don't know that's the problem. We are not as educated about anything in this country as we should be at all. And all we do is sit around and let these people tell us we got the strongest military. We got all this money. We are in debt beyond you can imagine. And then they're going to prosecute another war while we in debt. This was all the fall of America from the beginning. They've been planning the fall of us. The only savior we had was Trump. Have you wondered why all of a sudden Epstein just comes out right now? They got pictures of him talking and laughing with Epstein, pointing at women. They're not going to show you nothing now. That they just want him to see that they got what the videos. That's it. They just want Jay-Z to know we got the videos. Now, okay, are you trying to do what we need you to do? Whoa, do we got to put out another one and show you like they did Prince Andrew? They got his ass is in jail. The whole prince is in jail right now. On God, I'm not lying. They got him with a young girl with her shirt up and he laying over her. They put his ass in jail. Prince Andrew. So whenever you think you too royal, they put Trump in jail for a day or so, just so he can here go your mugshot. We just want to show you it's real. If you don't do what we say, no, it can't be. Well, look, that's why, no offense, that's why sometimes you got to know, even with your friends, you got to know when to tell them you have a good night. Because, see, they'll sit here and keep on trying to sell you a fucking bridge. No, they didn't got him. They not no Trump. Listen, no offense, Trump is a man and an imperfect man. So is Jay-Z, and so is everybody else. Okay? So we have a problem. Now, does he have way out? Yeah. I don't know if he's willing to take that way out. I don't know if he has the heart to take that way out, ladies and gentlemen. Because that takes some big balls. You got to shut the government down. Take over. Run it up. End the war. And restructure the government. Really get rid of the deep state. Smash the deep state. The deep state is like a Ouija board. A Ouija board. That's what the deep state is like. Once you play it, or Jumanji, you're in the game. You have to finish the game in order to get out. You don't just put the board away. You can't. Do you understand, ladies and gentlemen? The deep state, we're in the deep state. Every time one of our presidents got in and thought that they were going to do something, they got assassinated. They got Watergate. They didn't kill him. They just put Watergate on him. And I don't mean no disrespect when I say this. I just give up. That's it. I give up. I support President Trump. I will be rooting for him. I'll keep my fingers crossed. And I'm going to hope that this is all just a nightmare and it'll all go away. But what I know now, I give up. I'm going to support him until he finishes 2 years left. No disrespect. I'm just being honest. I will never, ever in my life support another president because they're not real. I will never vote again in my lifetime, ever again. I have nothing to do with politics. After this, I am completely done because the system is rigged. It is destroyed, and there's no way out. It's like I have no hope in the ghetto. I have no hope that black people will come together. In my 40 years, you have to know when to stop gambling and when to get off of the Ferris wheel, when to get off the roller coaster. Some people will keep rolling the dice and keep playing. Oh, black people gonna come together. Black people, when in my 50s, in my 60s, I need another Dr. King, another Malcolm X. Nigga, we had more prophets. We've had more people of consequence that came through the community. Child, listen, that's when you wake up and go, nigga, please, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. No way. I'm not staying in this gang. I'm not selling drugs. I'm not hanging out on the block. You let it go. I love this country. I do. But I don't want to participate anymore. I respect it. I wanted to be a congressman. I honestly, this is the first time I'm saying this, and people are going to say, bro, you stop it. Don't, you're going too far. No. Today, I'm being honest with you, is the first time in my lifetime where I have zero faith in my country. Zero. I love the military. I will always support the military. I believe in them. I love the police officers. My heart is broken, to be honest with you. I have zero faith in my country anymore. Zero. I have zero faith in black people. I don't even go there. I have no faith in black people at all. I will never be part of any black group or organization. That's why I didn't join the Nation of Islam. Whatever Minister Farrakhan be talking about sounds flying flashy. The Hebrew Israelites and the Moors and all this other kind of shit. I have zero faith in those niggas. At none. I've seen enough to teach me what you did to Malcolm X, what has happened to Muhammad Ali and Dr. King. I have zero confidence. The assassination of presidents, the corruption of Congress, I have zero. The Epstein files, I have zero confidence at all. And maybe this is a good thing because I'm putting all of my faith in God now. And I thought that I would never really say that per se, but I honestly have zero faith in the process. Zero. Don't even ask me to vote. Hell no. I've done enough. I've voted a couple times in my lifetime, and that's where it's going to stop. I have zero faith moving forward. Well, from what I've seen, zero faith. And hopefully I'll sleep on it and maybe my mind might change. But I really doubt it. And that's why I left the ghetto. I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. And here's the stupid people. You are hypocrisy. You're this, you're that. No. And I know my followers, my true subscribers, you understand what I'm saying. I grew up in a ghetto, listening to black leaders, Al Sharpton, all that. Nigga, you can sell that shit to somebody else. I don't get that chitlin dinner shit out my face. Black unity, my ass. I had nothing to do with that. That's messed up. No, nigga, please. I got common sense. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing Minister Farrakhan has to say. Now, you can talk, again, some nice talks and everything like that. Oh, that's cute. That's nice. I respect you. Do your thing. But as far as trying to mobilize niggas and do a million man march, nigga, please, hell no. I don't want to hear that stuff. It's a waste of time. We gonna clean the black neighborhood up one day, nigga. Please, when? When? Just wait? Hell no. You want me to get more gray hair sitting around waiting for you to figure this out? It's insanity. When you can do the right thing and go just like this. I'm taking my ass to bed. I'm gonna take care of my family, do the best I can for them, leave them a little something, try to enjoy my life, my business, and stay out of that turn the station. Anytime I'm scrolling, I see somebody talking some Farrakhan or Hebrew Israelism shit, I scroll right past it. The white black man is God. The black man is nigga. Get that shit out my face. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of that. Don't waste my time. And don't let them waste your time. And again, if that's what they want to sell each other, that's what they want to convince themselves, go ahead, go right ahead. Oh, the president, he's going to do this. The president's going to do that. If you cannot wake up and smell the coffee, do you not see? Bro, it's only going to get worse. There's black people who are worse than me. They love this president unbelievably. And I was scrolling by today, and guess what I heard one of them say? Well, we breaking up. You see? Some people who have good hearts have enough nerve to know when you see his top advisor just resigned as well. And he was a pro-Trump. A lot of his people, one by one, mark my words, in the next few days, one by one, you will begin to see them resign because the president is drunk. He can't even see and hear himself right now because of the shit that they got on him. You can't see, you can't think. He's punch drunk. He's in bed with Israel. Israel's going to keep coming up. Israel, 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 Israel. Any church you go to, you're going to hear Israel. You go to Jehovah's Witness, you're going to hear Israel. One way or the other, whether it be good or bad. You go to the Church of Latter-day Saints, you're going to hear Israel, be it good or bad. You go to the Protestant, the Baptist, the Presbyterian, the non-denominational. Israel is so wrapped up in everything about us and in this country, ain't no way out. Do you hear me? And that's not bad, and I'm not saying it's good. But we are so wrapped up in Israel, it will be the demise or it will be the healing of this nation, one or the other. Flip a coin. I'm not going to stand around and wait for the coin to drop. Because, see, it's one thing when you're looking at the metrics. And that's why I don't do nothing with the black community, because I look at the metrics. And people who know. And that's why I was going for Benjamin Netanyahu in the beginning, because Israel in Tel Aviv is the #1 capital for homosexuality. Did you know that? The #1. This is not your biblical Israel, just so you understand. And this is no knock against Israel. But it has allowed, and the right Orthodox have been fighting this. Just like how it took over our country, and they talking about you can get married now. You like, wait, where they do that at? Men and women's sport. You like, whoa. Guys, if we don't stop this shit, that's what triggered that eclipse. And we're so drunk, we don't see it. Men can go into women's sports. You can be trans. We are going so deep, and you got dumbass Americans saying he don't like this country because I'm saying we should not have men and women's sports. I don't like the country. Men in dresses should not be in the military. You see what I'm saying? They're drunk. And they make you just give up. And look, I'm not a part of this no more. I give up. You see the guy who was arguing with Wack, who Blueface just had a fight. They didn't want to pay him. You know what the guy said? I'm a skinny Jewish white gay man, and I feel scared that you're going. See, what does that got to do with it? We're talking about boxing. How did Jewish and gay become synonymous? How did y'all partner up like that? How did that happen? And then at the same time, you want us to talk about you fighting the terrorists? What are we doing here? This makes no sense. This is what Tucker's talking about. This is what Candace Owens is talking about. This is why Charleston White is going. You had assembled a team. Nicki Minaj sitting up there going like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You assembled a team that backed you. You got so many black people to come on board. And then you pull this shit on us. You just go left. Don't even tell us what you're doing. You just go left. Israel. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, I thought this was America first. I don't know what to say. And I respect Israel because Israel has every right to go after what they need for themselves and to put the interests of their country first. They will never put the interests of America first. That's not their job. They are Israel. They're supposed to put Israel first. The Jewish people comes first. And they've always been about that. You think we would do the same thing? America first, put America. That's not how we are. That's not who we are. We put Ukraine first and all our friends and allies. Japan has to be protected. We got to go help South Korea. Look at us. Our golf partners. What the fuck is you talking about? You almost want to go upside our own goddamn head. We are drunk. But ain't nothing you can do about it. Just keep giving your taxes. Just keep being stupid. I hear so many old veterans or old white men. We was in AutoZone the other day. He was complaining about this. I listen to him because I know. But you know what the average American will tell him? Oh, that old nigga, he don't know what he's talking about. Trump, Trump, Trump. They're drunk. They're drunk. This is what happened in the fall of other nations. God prophesies it, write it on the wall, and you busy drinking, making gold idols and calves. You don't even see what's about to come and hit your nation. That's how we've become. America is super drunk. If any that the Bible has described us or any other religious writings, this is the time to be afraid. This is the time to be Christian. This is the time to get on your knees and pray to Jesus. No, seriously, this is the time to take your ass back to church. Because this nation is so drunk, it don't care if children get sex changes. Do you hear me? They don't mind if men is wrestling women's and men is in basketball with women. They don't care. This nation has gone to hell. They don't care about abortions, same-sex marriages. We are drunk. And if you say anything to help your people realize that, wait a minute, guys, we might want to back up because God is not happy with us here. And we might be losing our nation over this shit. Oh, nigga, shut up. You. Yo, let me look at these comments, man. Don't hate yourself by default fighting crime. Oh boy. I'm not fighting for my friends or family if they start. Oh, snap. I hear you. I had cherry blossom cocktail by the White House today and blossom. Okay. It says you're going. Why? Okay. That part 100%. And it's getting on genocide level. It's true. It's true. The Iranian people are acting as if the eyes as spotters for the rockets. Um, Thank you for your truth. No, thank you. Thank you. I love this country. I really do. And what's coming is unbelievable. What's coming. And when we look back 5, 10 years from now, and the country is not to what it used to be no more, and the states separate, and you have, whatever we're going to do, because that's on its way, the states separating. They're already talking about the secession of the state and everything, especially if he gets a third-term child. Any way you put it, one way or the other, it depends on what door we feel like going down. The demise is here. It's here. It's here. We will never be the same again because of this Iranian war. I can guarantee you that. This war, and it probably ain't gonna stop for another until things get so bad And what is the United Nations doing? What was the purpose of having? What the hell is the United Nations doing? Just think of that. We are in big trouble, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we are in I mean, I've never seen nothing like this again in my lifetime. I don't even know how do you stop this? Our currency is looking crazy. Gas prices is going up. We are sick to the core. Epstein is still going strong. The Epstein files is still going. Okay. They're still questioning people. And I feel bad for Pam Bondi. I could see in her eyes, she really believed. So many of us, not just Candace Owen and Tucker, we really believe Megyn Kelly and other people that are stepping down. Our hearts are breaking before our eyes. The president don't even look the same. And he's talking crazy. And I respect it because I said, man, that nigga gangster. I respect that shit. I like the way he talk, but you can't do that. What are you gonna do with Cuba? Yeah, shit, we gonna take that hoe. Huh? You heard what I said. Okay. I mean, but yeah, but you can't say that. It just don't sound right. I mean, we have to be. It's like, you know, women get on my nerve. No, you can't say that. You better find a better way to say that. I can say it's free speech, yeah, but there's consequences behind your free speech. And look at the Cuban people. They suffering like you would not believe. They ain't got nothing to do with the government. Well, why y'all gonna cut the lights and the generator off on us? We can't get no oil or no gas or nothing. What's that about? You see what I'm saying? We're making too many mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. This president is all over the place. At first, it was cute. It was like, yeah, we hooking it up. Now it's like, bro, this is really turning into a problem here. Okay, you know, we disrespected Mexico. Yeah, we got a few cartels, but we kind of disrespected the Mexican people. Seriously. We got after Canada and, you know, F Justin Trudeau and Canada ain't shit and they should become part of the States. Okay, yeah, but, you know, kind of going too far there, Chief. You know, I'm with you now, but see, I'm a real nigga. I'm not gonna lie, because I love the country. I'm not a pussy either. I'm so sorry. I got to keep it real. We're gonna take Greenland. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait. You just wait. I'm with you now. I like Greenland, but let's just not say it that way. We don't need NATO. They're a paper tiger without us. Oh shit. Yes, sir. I'm still yes, sir. But you like, wait a minute, sir. What are you doing? Ain't nobody gonna tell you, and all of these fake people that are with you, the president knows what he's doing. No, the president seemed to be not doing what who is it that a clone up there? Cause he talking like a hell of like loose. He said, well, Spain said we can't use their base. We'll just fly and use the base anyway. Who gonna stop us? Whoa, whoa. Did y'all not hear this stuff that I'm saying? You just should not. I'm not again. To you see how I'm hearing this and I'm going, President, you know, I love you, baby, but look, come on now. Let's not say that like that. You ain't really with MAGA. You're breaking my heart because you're tempting me to go against the president, and I don't want to. I love him. I do. But I don't like what's happening, and I feel that y'all are pushing him down this road instead of stopping him and saying, Mr. President, we believe that there's another way that you can achieve your goals and things like that. You don't have to talk to NATO that way. And look what NATO doing. They sitting on the sideline. They not getting involved. They not blowing their budget. They can't afford this. They know better. They can't afford this. They've become more diplomatic. France, they like, look, we can't get involved in this right now. The British, Spain said, no, we're not going. We had to keep calling Japan. Their phone kept ringing, going to voicemail. Finally, we got him over here. Then he gonna say, Why did y'all know about surprises? Y'all did Pearl Harbor. Oh, my people were cringing when he said that. He said that about 2 days ago. Oh, he's a straightforward guy. No, we're not at a time for straightforward. We're at the end of the damn apocalypse, goddammit. The rapture is here, damn it. And you being talking crazy like that. Let's stop. People are generally scared in this country. And now you got Republicans who bust their ass to get you here. We put up a fight and a wall against the Democrats. And Candace Owens was one of your biggest supporters. To just write her off now, oh, she's just a crazy woman. Tucker Carlson, we don't need his ass. He ain't Republican. This man just stepped down. Oh, we don't need him anyway. He was weak on policies. Bro, he lost another young lady. I forgot her name. She was with him too about 2 months ago. She had to walk out. And I hate to say it, the president is going too far. We love you, sir. I'm still rocking with you. I was listening to talk radio today. There was some people on talk radio. They like, yo, what is he doing? You mean Iran can sell oil, but we at war with them? How does that work? What are you doing? A lot of them don't know what he's doing either. And it don't matter how many of us say something. They just go, oh, they're not MAGAs anyway. They're not real this now. No, 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 no. This is disrespectful. And this is wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, please stick in here with me. Let's take a look at this. Do you know how much we've wasted already in y'all not going to believe this. In this 3 weeks, you know how much we already spent? This will blow your mind. $55 billion. Did you hear what I said? $55 billion. And some say it's more in just 3 weeks. Think of that. $55 billion in just 3 weeks. Could you imagine? No, that can't be right. That can't be right. This is why I'm not going to talk about, to this day, I have not said nothing bad about the president. I still support him. If he say tomorrow we need to do this, good, let's get it done. I'm going to ride with him until the end of this administration. The moment he walks out of the White House or fly out, I promise you, I am leaving with him. Never, ever again to support politics in my life. I am done. I damn near want to resign. I never could understand, why do politicians do that, giving their resignation? I'm at a point where I want to give in my resignation. Not to the party, because I'm going to always be a Republican, always be a conservative, but Trump has lost a lot of the people who love him or either disappointed us. And I get it. He's so strung up and so high on what's going on right now. Instead of him going, you know what, wait, let me take a look at this, because I don't want to lose these people. He's like, so leave. I don't care. Go. Do what you want to do. And I don't want him to say that. You need to stop and say, what's wrong? Why are y'all leaving? What can I change? What do you want me to know? What do you want me to change? He's not doing that. He's just doubling down. Now you done already spent $55 billion in the trash with this stupid ass war. Now you're asking for $200 billion more from Congress. Just imagine. Now think about all that money you just got from investors. That shit is gone. Now they thinking that how we going to invest? You see what I'm saying? They just invested and committed to this before. They didn't know you was going to do this war. Saudi Arabia, all of them. Are y'all seeing this? Now, are you starting to now pay attention to what I'm trying to show you? Are you waking the fuck up now? Or are you still smoking crack? You done got all of these countries to invest in this goddamn country. Before they did that, they did not know you were going to go to war and close down the fucking Strait of Hormuz. And nobody's oil is getting through. The damn world stopped turning because that damn strait is closed. So you just moved 10 steps backwards and even furthered the debt. Then on top of that, you could have paid for some of this with your tariffs. The Supreme Court shut down your tariffs. You can't even do tariffs no more. They are putting the handcuffs on him one by one. The next move is going to blow your mind. They're going to win the midterms, and Democrats will be right back in the House, and you will have the first impeachment inquiry. And I'm going to sit up there and be looking at it just like this. You dumb ass, stupid niggas. I told your ass. Well, they ain't going to get him this time. We going to fight it. Oh, Lord have mercy. These people just don't get it. They just don't get it. They just don't get it. And I know my real subscribers, make sure y'all like and subscribe, by the way. Y'all see what I'm saying, right? This is why we did not want him to go to war. Because we knew it was a trap. It's like going to hang out with your homeboy and somebody step on his shoe and the police sitting out there making sure that nobody drive drunk and he wants to go fight and you like, bro, chill. You got weed in your pocket, bro. Nah, that nigga stepped on these are Jordans, nigga. These are Jordan. He's so drunk. He yelling at you. These are Jordan. You like, yo, bro, calm down, bro. The cops looking over here. Chill. No, fuck that. Yo, man, you stepped on my shoe. These are Jordans, nigga. I'll cut you, nigga. You like, bro, that's how the president is acting right now. You like, sir, you don't need to talk to NATO like that. Sir, you don't need to take Greenland like that. Sir, you shouldn't go at Cuba like that. Sir, you just went and took a whole president and put him in jail, Maduro. Sir, we're going to keep the oil. Sir, what are you doing? We're going to get Iran right now. We're going to war and we're winning the war. It's like, oh my God, bro, what the frick are you doing? And then people are trying to tell you, no, he know what he doing. He doing all right right now. He making it happen. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't give a damn what Sean Hannity is saying. Sean Hannity is smoking crack too. Because if he really loved Trump the way he would say, sir, stop. I love you. Stop. You got too many browsers open up right here. Your computer is slowing down, sir. And the Democrats are going to have a field day with you. They're going to get back in power. If we let the system play out and we don't change it and he's not the last president, they'll be back in power in no time. They might start running Michelle Obama. I don't know. It's something coming up. Trust me. And Trump, who could save this country and keep things going relatively safe for us, he's too busy breaking and cracking his own party by doing things that is just going a little bit too far, where he's going to let open up the front door for the Democrats to come in like vampires. Come on in here, vampire. I got some juicy blood for you. And we sit up in there like this. Nothing we can do. Now, North Korea, they ready to go. They got their weapons out and they ready to go to war. So what we going to do? We're going to send the warships over there? Think of it. Hey, go ahead. No, we're going to do some military drills. While we at war with Iran, we doing military drills over here with South Korea. Have you heard such a thing? And the moment we think we're going to get that underway, guess what's going to happen? China going to go right over there and say, listen, Taiwan, how you doing? Y'all ready to come home now? Because guess what? We ain't playing no more. It's a wrap. Let's go. Now China and Taiwan is going on. Then what we going to do? Send the warships over there? Russia like, look, we tired of playing with Ukraine. We're going to take this whole bitch. Get out. Let's go. Come on. What we going to do? Huh? We going to send some war over there too? You see what I'm saying? We are not looking at the board. At the same time, you got unrest and upheaval happening right here. Soon as they get in power, they're going to start stripping the president of his powers. right away. You don't know how government work. I do. They will strip him like you would not believe, child. You're going to become a lame duck in your third year. Did I say something wrong? This can all be avoided right now if the president stop what he's doing. Because the board is setting up to change right now. And guess what he said to NATO? Y'all don't want to come help us? We're going to remember that. See? You and listen, no offense to him. He's not a politician. He's not used to saying things that are, a little bit more polished. He was on WWE for crying out loud. You know what I mean? He's a builder. He's a street guy. He's Trump. But there has to come a time where you realize you're doing too much trolling like 50 Cent. Okay, 50 might can get away with it, because this is entertainment. But when you got this many enemies, sir, or you making this many enemies, you might want to bring things down a little bit. Because just think, you made NATO damn near get armed and get ready just in case you invaded Greenville or Greenland. That right there should let us know, well, we need to but hold on now. That's going too far now. Okay. That's one thing you did that we did that was not a good idea. Okay. Now you ready to take Cuba. Okay. You blockaded them. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how I would did that. I don't know I would have did that. I don't think I would have done that. Then you go in and you just take out the damn leader from Venezuela and put him in our jail. Nobody in the United Nations is agreeing with that under the charter. Hello? Not one person, not even Europe agrees with that. And you telling me when the Democrats get in, they going to release the nigga first and foremost. And they going to bring you up on charges to impeach you for Maduro alone. Then you did not ask Congress to go kill the Ayatollah. Thank you for doing it now. But you did not ask to go to war with them. Well, Israel told we don't want to hear none of that shit. You did not ask to go to war from Congress. That's another impeachable offense. And all them little girls died. Another impeachable offense. Hello. Are y'all following me, ladies and gentlemen? This is what we saw as Republicans. And we tried to say, sir, we don't want you to go to war right now. We don't want you to do this stuff right now, sir, because the Democrats are just waiting. And here go the other Republicans on his shoulder, the devils. Sir, you are Donald J. Trump. You've got Elon Musk with you. How dare they talk to you like that, sir? You were destined to come by Jesus. You can do whatever you want. This is the crusade again. And yeah, you're right. Let's go get Maduro. We'll kill the Ayatollah. I'm feeling you, sir. And what I do? Yes, sir. Hey, come on, let's get going. Let's do what he say. Ain't no sense to murmur or talk about him. That's what he told us what to do. We're going to go do it. I'm going to follow the president. I'm going to hold him down. I'm going to do what he told me to do. But sir, I'm just warning you, sir, that if I, please, let's think about this here. That's all I'm trying to say. Before y'all say that I'm not patriotic and I've abandoned him, no. And that's why I need my supporters to understand me and feel me. I'm trying to help the president. A king is supposed to ask his advisors, what do I do? Some advisors say, sir, we should march through the gates and off with their head. Other survivors say, sir, we should not march through the goddamn gate. We should cut off the water supply, give it a couple of days. They'll open up the gate them damn selves needing water, and then we march in there. Oh, you're not patriotic. What you mean? Cut off the water. Who got time for that shit? Hey. Shut up. He asked my advice, and I'm giving it to him. That's all I'm doing over here. I am with the president 150 billion%. I just believe that The people who are giving him advice and the people who are telling him to move forward are not looking at the chessboard completely. Okay, and we are spread too thin. We just cleared up our military. We got problems here with the cartel. They did not forget about what you just done. We was talking crazy, talking about we kicking out immigrants and motherfuckers been getting killed by ICE. Okay, we got an angry country and a party that can't wait to get back in power to impeach your fucking ass. And you around here beating your chest like King Kong, nigga. You gonna get us all killed, motherfucker. What you mean? I want you to slow your ass down and think about this shit. Now you done killed the Ayatollah, and you got the other one. They put a fatwa out and said, "Oh, heli jihad and shit." Okay, and you still out there talking about 13 troops has been killed and maybe more. Okay, 20 injured. Goddamn aircraft carrier, the laundry and shit got on fire, and the troops ain't got no beds. Okay, now that shit is out for repair. Okay, we done got helicopters and crashing and goddamn F-35s and shit like that going down from friendly fire. This shit is not looking good. What the fuck you mean? Sometimes I just want to slap the shit out of some of the Republicans. You fucking stupid, bloodthirsty demons. We trying to help this president and give him some goddamn advice. Soldiers ain't got no bed and shit going down. Y'all, come on, march forward. Let's just throw another bomb. Kill them, motherfuckers. Kill them. Kill. Death, blood, kill. Wait a minute, man. Slow down. Take a moment. Breathe. That's all we saying over here. And then we getting accused by other Republicans. Oh, you ain't really with the president. You must don't love him. No, we're saying that the nigga is moving too fast. Normally, you get a coalition of Europe and everything like that and talk a little bit. Hey, we gonna go into Iran. We need you, you, and you, and you. And that's what they just asked him in the White House. They said, sir, why didn't you ask Japan and the British to help you before you went with Israel to start this war? Why are you asking your allies to now come in and help you open the strait? No, they asked him that yesterday in the White House. And guess what he said? Well, we didn't have time. And so that's why they saying no now, because you didn't consult us. You didn't ask France to come in with you. You didn't ask Spain to come in with you. The British. When shit start hitting the fan, you like, yo, they done fucked up our air bases. This nigga's done hit all of our air bases, including Garcia. We need to use yours, Mr. Britain. Britain said, hell no. You ain't using ours. Spain said, don't even think about it. You can't use ours either. France said no. We said, okay, fine. We're going to remember this shit. You see what I'm saying? It don't look right, ladies and gentlemen. The president needs to bring it down, sir. You are doing way too much. And I love you. That's the only reason why I'm telling you this. You got people like Sean Hannity. And look, I've always loved Sean. I still love Sean. Sean is one of the ones. Lindsey Graham is another one. Lindsey Graham, I love me some Lindsey, man. Lindsey, and the Republicans have been backing him so far. Shout out to the Republicans. Shout out to the Congress. They have backed him. They have not swayed away from this president. I am not getting away from this president. But ladies and gentlemen, I would not be a real friend. I would not be a real Republican. That's the difference between us and Democrats. Democrats ain't going to tell you when something wrong. They just keep on going. We will tell the truth. And that's why you see Tucker, he's under fire now. You ain't real. Have y'all listened to Tucker? Tucker be making some goddamn sense, telling the damn truth. People like Huckabee. I love Huckabee. But see, it gets to a point where you become demonic. Where you just blow all the red lights. I don't care what the facts is, nigga. Israel. Wait. Israel. With Israel. Wait, what about African American? I don't give a fuck about African American. Israel. What about the British? F the British. Israel. See, no. There's a problem. The American citizens, F the citizens, Israel. Hey, even Israel don't want you to be talking like that. What's this shit you on? You see what I'm saying? And I hate this for Israel. This is so sad because Israel's looking like the bad guy. Are y'all listening to me? Israel is looking like the bad guy. And a lot of Israelis are upset about this shit now. They like, look, let's slow this down. Okay, even the Israelis is like, look, I'm tired of this. Look, we don't know where this is going. How long is this shit gonna take? Israel is tired. We can't keep going every 30 minutes into shelter bombs now. Okay? When is this gonna be over? Israel is tired of this. And I feel bad for them. Because they get caught up in this stuff and they don't know what to do. Yeah, I mean, of course we want you to, go get the people and bring them home and the hostages and everything. But we didn't ask you to kill 20,000 niggas in 2 days now. Okay? I mean, innocent niggas. Well, it ain't our fault. They built the tunnels under the projects. We got to get to the tunnel, so we got to clear out 20,000 niggas. We didn't ask you to do that shit, man. Seriously, we're going to all get in trouble over this shit. Just imagine somebody came on your block and shot up 3 gang members. Oh, Lord, they done killed Mikey, Pookie, and Larry. And we go retaliate and kill every fucking old lady, old nigga, every dog and cat in their neighborhood. Wait a minute now. What about the gang members? We going too far. Nobody asked us to kill old ladies, go and start shooting up nursing homes and pharmacies and shit like that. What are we do? What are you doing? This is what I'm saying. And this is the problem that I have at this stage with Israel. Even the U.S., we are too reckless. There's no way that those little girls should have been killed. You giving Iran firepower. Because nobody's going to forget that. You killed little girls? Come on, sir. Come on. And what kind of nation are we that we don't even give a shit about that? That's a shame. We have lost our mind. We've gone too far. I love this nation. I really do. And I'm scared right now for our president because I feel like he's under duress. I feel like he's under stress. I feel like they got some things that they're going to try to use against him. They might be trying to hold his family hostage. I have no idea. Threatening his kids. I don't know what it is. It may not be nothing to do with Epstein. It may not be nothing to do with, anything inappropriate. It could just be they're threatening other things. But something is not right with this president right now. I mean, he wearing all color new ties and purple and yellow and green and all kind of stuff. He normally always wear red and blue. Now all of a sudden he's got on every color you can find. I'm just not seeing that this is President Trump that we put in the White House. This looks like a total different individual. And for all my hardcore friends who just love every decision he make, it don't matter. Yeah, that was different, man. When he say shit and call women fat pigs and everything else, people gonna give him a pass. And Obama's a monkey. I don't give a damn about none of that. But when we start behaving recklessly and little girls are getting killed, when you start arguing with NATO where they got a weapon up and they ready to go at us and we ready to go at them, see, this is when I need to say, wait a minute now, sir. When we get mad at the press, even though they are fake news and threaten their pass or their license because they are actually reporting that there are more soldiers killed than what we're reporting, when they're actually reporting that there are more batteries and more radar systems that are being destroyed, more vehicle systems that are being destroyed, they're really starting to show the aircraft carrier and what's going on with that and tell the American people how many soldiers don't have beds. When we start to tell that truth and you get upset about that, see, I'm getting worried now. Because why should that upset you if these things are really happening on the battlefield? Well, it makes us look bad. It doesn't give me a shot to really tell the American people the war is going perfectly. No, it's not going perfectly. Because we have to retreat and pull our aircraft carriers back. And another war crime we're going to get in trouble for. And the world going to go right along with it. Guess what? We sunk a naval vessel that was unarmed coming from a traditional war games in India. We sunk it in the Sri Lankan water. It was our duty to either rescue them or call it in so someone can rescue them, and we did not do it. It's an international crime. I'll be the first to tell you, and that's on God. Don't matter what party you from. Look it up. If you think I'm kidding, Google it right now. That's a impeachable offense in itself. So you got at least five or six major, you don't even need to take a vote, things that they can impeach the president on. You don't even got to vote. You didn't even get Congress permission to take Maduro. You can't do that. You can't do that. He was recognized by his country, by the military, by the parliament, as the head of state. You can't take him like that. You can either kill him or leave him where he's at, but you can't confiscate him and bring him on your sovereign land. That's a crime. Did I say something wrong? You can't go kill the supreme leader and talk about, well, this is not a war. This is just a psyop. This was just a little tit for tat. That's you declare war on them people. You done lost your fucking mind. You gonna kill the head of the state and talking about it ain't war? With a nation like that? And how about the miscalculation of not knowing, even today, Iran shot a missile into Europe. They said, oh shit, we didn't know them niggas could reach out here. Google it right now. I was just looking at it about 20 minutes, about an hour ago. They didn't know. We didn't know that. What you mean you didn't know that? I could have told you that. They got weapons that could hit the U.S. You keep on playing with them and they're going to show you their range. That's why they still in the war like you wouldn't believe. They got weapons. Listen, they could do this for another 2 months. It's us, the ones who got to reload. This not our hemisphere. You over in their hemisphere. That's why we backed the aircraft carrier up. Talking about it was a fire in the laundry room. Nigga, please. Stop bullshitting. We over in their territory and they loaded over there. Israel is having a hard time right now. They could do this for another 2-3 months. I didn't know that. How you did not know that? They've been planning for the last 20-something years. How you did not know that? And the only reason why there was only a 12-day war before this one, because after 12 days, Israel needed to reload. Then this time we gave them more weapons. Oh, you ain't gonna run out in 12 days now. Wow, watch this. Iran, you in trouble. Now we're in our 3rd week. They need to reload. Us too. We had to get rid of the aircraft and bring another one. And guess what? Iran, now they not sending 1,000 drones at you. They sending Pacific hypersonic 3-ton, no liquid gas. This time they using propellants. Hypersonics. Mach 15. Dancing missiles. Wait, let's slow this thing down. No, they ceasefire, nigga, please. Ain't no ceasefire. Whoa, hold on, man. Hold on. No, ain't no hold on. This is what we trying to tell you. Oh, they want a ceasefire. They don't. They are a train that has no brakes. This is the biggest problem I could even imagine that's going on right now. And we got to reload. We need money from Congress. We need more missiles. He just had a meeting with some of these other organizations. Get us some more weapons. And they don't need to reload because they planned this for 25 years. China and Russia too. This is a chess move of Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping. Hello. The moment you get knee deep, that's when it's North Korea time. Uh-oh. Now we got to look at this shit. Oh, Lord, North Korea, please, child, don't tell me. Yeah, I said that. You better believe it. The moment you start looking over there, you're going to see what's going to happen. China going to go right over there. I saw it coming. They're going to take Taiwan. We'll be in the middle of the New World Order. The moment you look at Taiwan, Russia going to go, guess what? Let's pick up the pace. Let's finish off Ukraine. Oh, Lord. Then what we doing? Then the moment you look under all of these countries who are ready for war and now getting ready to come at us because we miscalculated, guess what? We got issues right here in our own country. All the people you done kicked out, all the cartel members, all the border done been closed, people's families and things like that. You see what I'm saying? A shitstorm is coming. And the people who's with the president in his ear, they're part of the shitstorm. They want the country to fall. He doesn't get it. You remember when on Lords of the Rings, when Smeagol was leading Frodo the wrong way and Sam was trying to help him? We're Sam. We're trying to tell Frodo, no, don't go with him. Frodo think that we ate the cracker. He think we wrong. He think we just want the ring for ourselves. Samwise Gamgee. That's who we are. That's who Tucker Carlson is. We're Sam. We're trying to tell him Smeagol is no good. He thinks Smeagol is good. He don't realize Smeagol is sometimes, like Gandalf said, he is neither good nor bad, meaning he will betray you because he want that ring. Are y'all following me? That's what's going on right now. The people that's in his ear, General Kane, Benjamin, Sean Hannity, they Smeagol. They'll help you, but they want that ring. We Sam. That's your ring. We your companion in the fellowship to help you carry it. I'm not here to take the ring from you. I don't want it. It's your burden to carry, Mr. President. We're just your fellowship to make sure that the orcs and everything else can get out your way so you can go get rid of the ring and get rid of the deep state. But now the ring done corrupted you, sir. You don't want to throw it in the fire. That's what's going on. What's going on, William? How you doing? Clone Trump? I don't know, y'all. I think this might be a clone. This ain't the regular Trump, ladies and gentlemen. They done did something with him. He moving crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on. I'm worried about the president right now. He doing things that is just out of this world and for no reason. They just asked him simply about Cuba. We gonna take it. We do whatever we want with it. What's that about? We're just gonna take Greenland. We need to make Canada the 53rd state. Whoa. Why are we just so aggressive? Again, there's nobody who like the president to talk like that more than black people. Black people love stuff like that. He sound like a rapper. We like that shit. We love it. But you're scaring us, sir. You're scaring the country, sir. You're scaring your base, your constituents. Now, there's some hardcore and hardliners. There's some alt-right, some crazy niggas. They like Smeagol. They love this kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, sir. You know what? We'll take over NATO. We'll take over hell. We'll take over heaven. We can do whatever we want. See? You're going too far now. Even Jesus can't stop us. See? No, whoa. You're going too far. And this is what's going on right now. We have gotten drunk. We are drunk. Now, we want the president to take a nap and sober his ass up. Bring it down, sir. Okay, so sleep this one off. Let's think about this. Let's reset and focus on some other things. You need to get out the White House for a little bit. Your ass need to go to Disney World, take a trip. You understand me? Bring it down. Let's start looking at other things right now. Oh, God. Now, here's what we're going to do. I want all y'all listen to me. We're going to start reporting because we're going to get to the president. We're going to write him a letter too. We're going to be on here AM. We're going to do the 12 AMs. We're going to skip a couple of days, and we're going to be here. So I want you to get ready, and I might do it for a couple of days back to back. I want you to get ready because we're going to have some good discussions, 12 a.m. Not going to take long, but we're going to figure this out together. And we're going to give you the true news, the real news. This party is breaking down, is hemorrhaging bad. And the Republicans see it, and they're too drunk to say, you know what? Maybe we better slow things down a second. Candace is a beautiful ally. This you should not want to lose Candace. Tucker Carlson was a beautiful ally, and his heart is pure. You can listen to his reporting. He's a good man. He says some things sometimes that's a little off color. I agree. But at the end of the day, he has the right intentions, is specifically for the country. And when you start to lose all of these people, and there's so many others I heard today, I could not believe they are staunch supporters every day. They still support us. But they said, I'm beginning to worry. I don't know. And that's what broke the first crack in me because I never heard them talk like that. We all are saying one by one, I don't know. And then, wait a minute. We don't know each other either. When all of us we don't know each other, and all of us in different states, different parts of the world who are Trump supporters are going, well, I'm getting kind of uncomfortable here. That means that he's going too far because it's in all of us. We all are having this problem with him. Okay? That's what we want you to understand and know, that we love the president, but he's going too far. And we want him to stop it. Okay? Now, if you're going to continue this war, continue it. I support you. If you're going to take Cuba, let's go get it. You're going to kill the Ayatollah? Let's make it happen. Whatever you say, sir, I'm with you. But before you do that, sir, I just want to say, out of love, I don't agree with a lot of the things that you want to do, sir. That's all I'm saying. May I have permission to speak, sir? With all due respect, sir, as the commander-in-chief, sir, you're going too far, sir. And it's not that I don't think you can do any of these things. I think you can. I think this is the wrong time. I think you have done amazing things in your first year and a half. There's no reason to derail yourself now and start burning money like the Joker, because you have the Democrats on your heels. And you know, normally power flips after your second year, and they are on their way back to the House of Representatives, giving them the gavel and the power and the purse and the power to impeach you and put you in jail. And they are going to push for it. This is why I'm begging the president to stop giving them so many logs, gasoline, and matches to burn us, and making so many enemies. I don't know about y'all, but I've understood war for a very long time. I've been through too many battles. I get it. You don't anger half of your population. Immigrants and family members of immigrants, cartel members, both of your allies on both sides of the border. You talking shit to Mexicans and Canadians and NATO at the same damn time. Where they do that at? Are y'all following me? You take the head of a sovereign country and put him in your jail. Think of it. Then we splitting oil. Embargo another country, and now your ass is next. We're going to take Cuba and do what we need to do with it. We're going to take Greenland. NATO ain't shit. See, wait a minute now. Now you got the Gulf states is mad at you too, because now their infrastructure is burned down. Dubai ain't never had this type of trouble in their life. That's how they're looking at it now. You brought this shit to our door. Look at Dubai. They are shut down right now. Qatar, This may be the end. That's what people are saying. This is probably the end of the UAE. Dubai is screwed right now. They got their oil on hold, Qatar as well. All of these countries are shut down. Got people flooding and running out their country, investors, insurance companies. Everybody's leaving Dubai right now. Iran is burning it down. Families are preparing for funerals for the fallen soldiers. We done move assets out of Japan, radar systems. Y'all think, see, this motherfucker knows, huh? Who are you? Oh, no, I pay attention, my nigga. I see the whole goddamn board. You stupid niggas don't see what's going on. We just moved radar system, THAAD systems, out of Japan because this idiot, Iran, done destroyed 10 of them already. We can't see now with our eyes in the sky. We cannot see with satellites anymore. So we're going to take the ones out of South Korea and Japan, which is a bad mistake, by the way, so we can put them in the Middle East. Meanwhile, Russia and China are just watching. We got a real problem, ladies and gentlemen. Are you now following me? Are y'all now beginning to see what I'm talking about? We have a real problem on our hands. Now, I want you to stay tuned tomorrow because we're going to get back on this show and I'm going to tell you what we need to do to back up out of this, because we have stepped in minefields. And there's a way out, but you can't keep walking forward because you don't know where you're stepping. We are in worse shape than where we've ever been in Vietnam. And there's mines, there's landmines all over the floor, and it's dark. The best thing we could do is back the hell up and go the other way. It says Israel is in the apple of God's eye. Let me explain something to you. With all due respect, I don't want to hear shit about Israel right now. I don't want to hear nothing bad about Israel, and I don't want to hear nothing good about Israel. I want you to not to talk about Israel right now. Leave Israel the fuck alone, because they got their ass in some shit and they need God to forgive them for a second. Okay? I don't want to hear nothing positive about them, and please don't say nothing negative about them, especially if you're an American. Keep Israel out your mouth for right now. We do not need to hear a goddamn thing about Israel right now. All we need to hear about is Jesus right now. Okay? We are sick of you Israel fanatics. You either hate them or you love them. Just leave them the fuck alone for a second. That's all I want people to do, is leave Israel alone. Don't tell me about their Zionists, they're evil. Don't tell me about they're good and God loved them. Just leave them the fuck out of our mouth for a second. Leave them out of this for a second. You guys are crazy. I don't want to hear nothing about Israel at all. I'm sick to my stomach as a black American who my people have suffered here in this country so much. And all you hear about is what Israel did, or how negative Israel is. How they're Zionists, they're evil, they're the synagogue of Satan, they're demons. Or we love Israel. Israel's with God. God loves Israel. I am so sick of hearing about Israel right now. This is the worst thing I've ever had, felt, or heard in my life. What's wrong with this country? That's all I'm asking. I don't mean to be angry or upset. I don't want to hear nothing about Israel. So if you want to tell me that they're Zionists, they're the devil, please tell somebody else. I do not want to hear anything negative or anything positive about Israel. I don't even want to see that name right now. I am neither angry nor happy with Israel. I don't even want to hear the name right now. I am so sick of this. Since I was born in this country, I've heard nothing but negativity about Israel. I heard nothing but good things about Israel. It hurts me to even hear the name right now. You can't go in no religion without hearing Israel. Whether you Protestant, Baptist, Jehovah's Witness, it's all about Israel. The whole fucking thing about America, the stars, the stripes is about Israel. Some negative, some good. Some negative, some good. You get tired of it. It's like your parents fighting and not fighting. Fighting, it's like, you know what? I just want to go. I just want to get away from it. Not right now. We got a problem as Americans. There's no way we should be talking about no Israel right now. We got problems in this country right now with immigrants. We got problems with Black Americans in this country, whites, poor people, our elderly, our children. As Americans, there's no way we should be talking about Israel right now. Hello? I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear a thing about Israel. You should be talking about Jesus Christ right now. And Lord, forgive us for our sins as Americans. You should be talking about Jesus Christ. Give us a shot. Forgive us for what we've done and our stupidity. Lord, help us rebuild. Lord, help us take the hate out of our heart for Black folks. Take the hate out of our heart for white folks. Take the hate out of our heart for men and women or transgenders. We are so messed up as Americans. And no matter what our problem is, the first thing we say out of our mouth is Israel. I've never seen nothing like it in my life. We can sit up here and have had 400 years worth of slavery with Black folk and still talking about Israel. Sitting up here dealing with Jim Crow and dealing with Willie Lynch, and we still talking about Israel. This country is sick. It's sick. Especially Black folk. Every time I turn around, they trying to prove what color the Israelites are. It make me so sick. I don't even want to be Black. I hate being a Black man because of it. You can't even go nowhere without hearing Farrakhan, the Jews did this, the Jews did that, the Jews ain't no good, the Jews is, it's like, oh my God. Are you kidding me? Black man, the Jews did this, the Jews did that, the Jews stole our identity. Oh God, Jesus Christ, I can't even believe this. And you sitting up there, your family's all messed up, you're broke, you got problems with your wife, and you're screaming about Israel. Israel's no good. Israel stole our identity. Israel did this. Israel did that. And your life is messed up. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I don't know who the hell we think we are that we don't want to follow nothing else in the Bible except Israel. The Bible say don't put no men in no women's sports and don't have same-sex things all over the place. We have that's all right. God don't mind. God say don't have all these race issues. Oh, God don't mind if we have a little race war. Long as we protect Israel. You can disrespect your parents. Who cares? You can have abortions as long as you protect Israel. Ain't there something wrong with that? Ain't something wrong with that? So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blow up on you, but I am so sick of hearing things negative about Israel. It sickens me. And I'm so tired of hearing we need to help Israel. I want Canada to step up and talk Israel for a second. Let them go help a little bit. The hell they doing? Sitting on their ass. The hell is the French doing? Germany, you did a lot of shit to the Israelites. Why your ass ain't out here helping Israel? You see what I'm saying? We always got to be the fucking dodo. You got to give up your fucking taxes. I don't want to. Ukraine needs help. The hell with that, man. What? Why? You know, that's why I said I'm done with it. I can care less. I give up. We don't have nothing free. We are slaves to the people in Washington, D.C. who slaved to Jeffrey Epstein. We got a big problem in this country. And that's why, more than ever, I think giving our life to God is more important than anything, any other time in our life right now. That's why I say this country, this nation need to be praying to God right now. Because we are sick. And here's the bad part about it. We are so sick, we can't even see it. This nation respectfully have had more misunderstandings with black people than anything else, and they still talking about Israel. Think of it. Black folks have been hurt more than any other nation in this country, and we don't give not even 10% to the cause of African Americans or Black Americans. Think about that. It is widely regarded as one of the greatest sins or miscalculations or missteps of America is what happened to black people. There's never a nation or territory to give to black folks. There's never a budget to give to black folks. You see what I'm saying? You see how freaking weird this country can get? And after you keep doing it decade after decade, you understand me? It's like basically, having a wife, having a friend, and you just keep cheating. You just keep going outside of the country with Saudi Arabia, Ukraine, Israel. You know what I'm saying? And it's such an insult. It's so disrespectful. We go out of our way. Israel, we have never did Willie Lynch to Israel, but we did it to black folk. Come on. No. And I'm not getting religious on you. I'm just showing you the hypocrisy and the sickness of the country. We have never displaced Israel, but we did to black folk, unfortunately. And there's nothing to give to them to the magnitude of support and willing to die and put our soldiers on the line with black people. There's never nothing like that. I'm sick. My stomach hurts. And this is why I've learned how to move forward now. And I'm not going to allow the people who are sick to make me sick any further because you're bloodthirsty. Don't tell me about what nation is the apple of God's eye. You smoking crack. We're not even a nation of God's eye. That's why the eclipse put an X over us, because we too fucking bloodthirsty. We got too much salt in our food, too much sugar. The hell you mean we the apple of God's eye? You must be smoking crack. There was no reason, as I said, to take 100 hostages by Hamas. They had no right to do that. And we had no right to go kill over 60,000 people because they took 100 people. You smoking crack to want to be the apple of somebody's eye. You better wake the hell up, goddammit, and repent. You heard the minister, the Orthodox leader of Russia. He said, God ain't happy with us. We left God. You go into Walmart and some of these other Targets, you see all of these rainbow sexual flags on the children clothes now. You're talking about the apple of somebody's eye. Have you been to Tel Aviv? Have you seen the gay parades there? The apple of somebody's eye. You better stop playing with God. Now, I can see if you said the Mormon church was the apple of God's eye, or maybe the Jehovah's Witnesses, people who stay out of shit, people who ain't killing people like that. Now, okay, maybe now we're talking. Okay? But a lot of y'all sick. A lot of y'all sick. And God ain't happy with none of us. That's why I always be on black people's head. All you do is talk about race, how much you don't like white people, how much white people done to you. You think God want to hear that shit? God is sick of it. It's like I'm sick of it. That's why I tell people, like, get away from me. The moment you start talking about the white man, get the fuck out of here. Get out. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Beat it. You pissing me off. Because what we supposed to be doing, we ain't doing. We not loving. We're not helping each other. We're not trying to leave anything for our children. We're not trying to be an example. We're not trying to bring each other up. I love white folks. I always say that. That's my favorite line because it pisses people off and it shows me who you are. If saying that I love a white person pisses you off, that means something wrong with you. You're sick. Because you should say me too if you are a real Christian. You talk that Christian shit. That's what we do in this country. We also talk that freedom shit. And ain't not a nigger free in this country. You're a slave to everything. Alcohol on every corner, salt, sugar. We got the worst food, fast food on every corner, jails on every corner, prostitutes on every corner. This is a sick, sick nation. And that's why I was counting on President Trump, because he's seen a lot of this stuff. And that's why he put RFK in there. To clean up the food, our toothpaste, our water, it needs to be cleaned up. It is, God ain't happy with that. Is you crazy? Just go any state that you want and just go look at our food and then go look at Europe food. They got none of that stuff in their food. They got none of that stuff in Japan in their food. You think God happy with this nation? God is ready to get rid of us. That's what that eclipse is. Y'all niggas better wake up. This country needs a revival. You need your ass whipped. We need another Dr. King around here because you niggas is smoking crack. We have lost our God-given minds. We are killing babies like you would not believe. We giving out abortions like chicken sandwiches. Pornography Texas just shut it down. You can't watch pornography like that. Not in this state. Oh man, this state getting too strict. No, we starting to clean up because God ain't playing with us. He gives you time to clean up. GMOs and all our food, they done took the seeds out the fruits. For what? The hell is wrong with us? Why the hell would you take a seed out of a fruit? You see what I'm saying? We are sick and we need a revival. Man, I'm gonna start praising God like it ain't no tomorrow. When I get off here, I'm gonna pray, Jesus Christ, we need you now, Lord. Come on back, Lord. Seriously, because this world ain't gonna get it. I believe in God's kingdom now more than anything else. I believe that God, seriously, has the only right to straighten out this earth. We can't do it. We can't do it. We too sick. And then you got sick people. Like George Carlin said, it ain't, don't blame the politicians. The fucking people are sick that vote for them. Because they come from you. You raise these sick motherfuckers and put them in office. Your ass is sick. The American people is fucking sick. That's who's sick. Not just the politicians. We're sick. I never seen so many people okay with the food that we eat. They don't mind all the canned foods. They don't mind all the racism. That's why I can't even go to a black function. I don't even like, no offense, I love black folk, but I can't be around a lot of y'all. The moment we gather together, y'all start thinking the wrong thing. You start talking wrong. You ain't got no love in your heart. And that's all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, with all due respect. We got to love again. We got to treat each other right. And we got to speak up when things are wrong. We got to tell the truth. Okay? Now, I know you might love Israel. And you can keep your love for Israel right where you got it at. Okay? You may love Iran or you might love the Muslims. And you can keep your love right where you need it to be. That's okay. But I'm going to tell you what I love. I love my country. First. Not Israel. I love America first. Not Germany. No offense. Not Saudi Arabia. I care about America first. Not Mexico. No offense. Not Nigeria. Not Ethiopia. America. Every white, black, and other little indigenous American person in this country, that's who I love first. That's who I put first. You can sell Israel to somebody else because I'm just as much as God's people as anybody else. As an African American, after 400 years of slavery, you know who we are as well and how indigenous we are as well. You ain't never selling nothing about us. Just imagine if this country would talk about us the way they talk about Israel. You know how blessed this nation would be? Because you'll probably finally get it right. Did I say something wrong? Of course. But imagine if we as black people talked about white people the way we talk about Israel. Imagine how blessed you would be. You put everybody before the people who are next to you. Or imagine you loved white folks the way you supposedly love Africa. Do you know how blessed we would be as a nation? But you put everybody first before your own. You want some damn African unity instead of unity with the people who you live right here with. You see how crazy we are? We are all messed up. But some of us are not messed up. Some of us got good sense. And some of us, that's why a lot of people are starting to speak up. And they say they don't want to hear no Zionist stuff. Don't tell me about no Gaza. You don't even know who the hell Gaza is, Palestine. Look at what happened to them. Shut up. You don't even know how Gaza got that land. Huh? Muammar Gaddafi. You don't even know nothing about no Muammar Gaddafi. He had more slavery in his country than anything else. So did Gaza. Did they show you all the African slaves they had there, the Ethiopian slaves? The slaves from Somalia that was in Palestine? You didn't see that, did you? Or the ones that's in Pakistan? Oh, they don't tell you about that, huh? Palestine. Look what Israel did. They're monsters. Shut up. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing about them people. They put something on the news and all you see is bombs and Israel ain't no good. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't want to hear nothing good or bad about Israel. Just get that shit up out of here. Because all you are is a distraction. And don't tell me nothing about no Palestine either, because you don't know nothing about no damn Palestine. It's in the Bible. Get out of here. Get your ass out of here with that foolishness. You go in Detroit, we looking worse than Palestine and Israel. We got more homelessness in this country, more drug addicts, more people incarcerated, more people mentally insane. And you talking about Israel, Palestine, Ukraine. This is a sick nation. It really is. We have no regard for our own. And that's the problem with us. And that's why I voted for President Trump, because I thought he was going to stick to America first. And he started off that way because he told Ukraine, I'm sorry, baby, we can't fund you no more. You're going to have to find some money somewhere else, baby. And I was like, yes, I love you, Ukraine. I ain't got nothing against you. But all this putting Ukraine flags up in Ukraine and the Dunkin' Donuts, Ukraine and Burger King, man, get that shit out of here, man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Excuse my French. I'm sorry. I'm getting in trouble tonight, y'all. I'm tired of this shit. The fuck out of here with that Ukraine shit. That shit out of here. We got niggas in California who need help. You know, we sent them niggas money already, and that's where it stopped. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of you sick ass people. You're not even from this country, most of you. Especially most of you white folk. You acting like you been here. You ain't from this country. Most of y'all niggas is from Ukraine and other places coming here talking about, I'm white, acting like you our whites. You ain't our whites. Same thing with you niggas coming from Africa. You ain't black. Coming over here trying to sneak in and throw your agendas in and shit like that. F that. We need to start taking our country back, seriously, and looking out for ourselves, man. Y'all go back to Africa with that shit. Take your ass back to Europe with that shit, okay? And we need to make a differentiation, okay? A demarcation, goddammit. I'm sick of this. You niggas, I'm telling you, we got too many imposters in this country claiming to love this country, but you really have your nation in mind. And I'm not mad at you. I respect you for loving your nation and your people. Go ahead. That's good. But don't get mad when we don't want to go along with your plot scheme or your mindset. Don't get mad. And don't get it twisted now. I do have a special spot in my heart for Israel. I do. I love Israel. But I'm not going to let Israel take me off course. Neither is Israelis who are not with a lot of things that is going on. See, y'all get it twisted. And y'all think everybody who's Israel or Israeli is agreeing with what's going on. Many of them don't agree with this at all. And many of them don't think Israel is doing a good job right now. Just like many people in this country believe that what's going on is an abomination. A lot of Americans don't agree with ICE. You crazy? They think this shit is crazy. This is a totalitarian nation now. They think we have a dictator in office. A lot of people don't agree with shit that's going on right now. And you got a lot of people who believe this is the best thing that ever happened to us. This is a divided nation. So is Israel. It's divided. That's why I always tell people to keep their opinions. I don't want to get involved with that. I don't want to hear Israel is good, Israel is bad. You understand? So don't take it offensive. I'm not mad at you. It's just that this is such a sensitive topic. You got to be careful. Does that make sense? You got people right now who believe that Trump is the worst thing that's ever happened to this country. You done kicked all of these folks out this country. You got all these gay people now who got to turn in their passport. They can't put down him or her no more. They hate this man. You got a lot of black women. They hate Trump. If you've not been watching, hate him with a passion. Their world has ended overnight. So even we got to be careful when we talking about MAGA and Trump. You get caught in some places with that red hat on, boy, they gonna make it red, all right. And vice versa. You got people who love the man, who believe he's God sent. He's the best thing that's ever happened to this country. But you got to be careful. It says you're 100% right. Pray for the strength of Christ. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? Thank you. That's what we need is Christ right now in our life right now. We need the power of Jesus Christ to come into our country. That's the first thing you should be saying out your mouth. Not Palestine, not Ukraine, not Israel. You should be saying Jesus Christ. The blood of Jesus is what you should be saying. My mama taught me that. That's what you should be saying right now is Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. That's what we should be saying. But that's not what we're saying. And that's the problem with our nation. We're not looking to Jesus Christ. We're not looking to God. We're not saying, Jehovah, help me. Help me get through this. Yahweh or Elohim, whatever you want to say. The Messiah. We're not doing that. That's what we should be saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow. We'll be back on this. We got lots to talk about. Again, I hate to be sorry. I didn't mean to go off, but it just bothers me that, again, we're in the worst time of our nation in a lot of ways. As much as you think, oh, we're doing good. Look what we're doing. No, everybody don't see it that way. And it takes a special leader, a special person to see that and to say that. It takes a special person to see that. There's a lot of gay people. And look, I'm not gay. I don't have nothing against them. I know this is a very bad time for them right now. Okay? And I have at least a little bit of compassion to understand that. For black women, for immigrants, foreigners, I get it. This is the worst time of their life. They are so in fear. I get it. And that's their problem, to be honest with you. But I'm not insensitive to act like I don't understand. You got a lot of people, this is the best time of their life. They winning. There's nothing that can go wrong. Everything is great. But that's us. So when a nation is like that, you know what? We need to all turn to Christ, because this ain't working. We're going to mess around and kill each other. We're going to hate each other. We're mad at each other. You keep talking about how Israel is with God and God loves Israel. These people just saw Israel kill 190,000 people and they mad Israel ain't shit. You talking about ISIS doing a good job over here. ICE just killed somebody's aunt. ICE ain't shit. We talking about we don't want no men in sports. They talking about that's a shame. They threw my uncle out. I mean, what we gonna do? This is a divided nation. That's why Jesus Christ should be the thing that people are talking about. God should be the thing that people are talking about. The return of Christ. How can we be more of a Christian nation? That's what we should be talking about, because that should be the one thing that unites us. All right, guys, I'm sorry. Y'all might be mad at me. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. We went off, didn't we? Tomorrow, we will be back. And this time, we're going to talk about how do we get ourselves out of this situation, because we're in such a bad situation, ladies and gentlemen. We might lose our nation if we don't come together and we don't figure this out. We could all be going down, ladies and gentlemen, and we don't need that. So when we come on tomorrow, we're going to talk about how do we fix this? How do we get our president out of this situation? He is in a quagmire. That word is coming up everywhere. The president of the United States is in a quagmire. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. God bless you.